Szewczak. It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Translucent Monday. What does this look like to you? I've got an eye all set up for this project. That's right, we're making an eye-shaped window for Emma Tropical's dollhouse that I'm working on. And I'll make this eye feel like a sleepy eye because I live in Northern Ireland, it's winter in Northern Ireland, and my eyes feel so sleepy because the sunrises are so late in Northern Ireland in the winter, and the sunsets are so early. It's a long nights in there. So that's why I've got inspired to do a sleepy eye window for this episode. I pulled a reference image of a sleepy eye from the internet, and I was drawing out a plan for this episode. This will help me know how the Translucent Monday will go. So I'm going to cut up this for the eye to the pieces that I've cut from the bow. I'm trying to figure out a reference for gluing on the pieces to make sure they all get used in it, and the eye looks sleepy. Maybe not all of the pieces, but as much as possible. And this will draw out a map for my pieces. And this would go in the back. So we've got a plan now. Time to go with it. Let's glue on this sclera made from the pieces of the bow bead that we've cut up, and now it's time to glue it on. I'm also going to pierce this area here, so I could do the eye the way I want. Pierced, now it's time to stitch it on as well as this. I was going to let the glue on the pieces dry, but in that case it was good that I didn't, because that side looks better and they were glued onto that side. So now we're going to glue it on here. And I'll bring back my reference drawing to help me get the right parts into the right places. So now let's glue it on. accordingly. Okay. Now I will actually let it dry now. The eye dried, then I stapled on a piece of cardboard to apply the window onto the doll house. Now I will staple that in to make this piece an actual window. Fold the plastic like this. I may apply press studs to it later in the project. But this is where it's going. I want to make the eye as sleepy as possible. So let's apply some eyelids to the eye. Gray faux fur fabric to make the eyelids. We're going to have to stitch it on. But I will color it dark blue and add sequins to it to match the theme of the dollhouse. This is for. Added the bottom eyelid with dark blue marker and sequins added to it. And the good thing about messy thread knots in this is I can give it eyelashes. And looking at my reference, I'm trying to make those eyes intentionally as sleepy as possible, so I want a bit of the black lines, the sleepy eye lines to show. Those wrinkles that you get when you just want to fall asleep. And people would know if you're tired just by looking at those wrinkles when in around your eye, and I wanted to do that for authenticity of the sleepy eye window that I'm making. The whole dollhouse will end up in a moon-like shape. So that's what I'm doing. And I may have to work on this side of the eye. But after I finish the work on that side, okay, time to add the top eyelid onto the eye. I was working on another eye with the duplicates of the bead and the button. I took off these because I didn't have a duplicate for that eye, so I took it off this window one. And I've changed my mind about what they will be. For it to be the sclera of the eyes, they didn't need the sclera like this. But I could use them and make the eyes tear up that they're so tired they're tearing up, or something like this. because that can happen. And I did it. Time to let it dry. Use the marker dark denim blue for the eyelashes. And I've used for the eyelashes that are on the tiers of these eyes. They're so tired that Bunny really needs to go to sleep. Although I hadn't finished the bunny, but we're not going to finish it in the video. The video will be focused on the eyes, the eye windows of this. The outside is done. Now let's do the inside. Because the inside needs a lot of work to be done. Let's get some black acrylic paint for the pupils of the eyes, because those eyes need better looking pupils. We're going to add them in. To create the pupils of the eyes. I think I will use a different paintbrush. Okay. Hopefully it will be a better shape, because some of these paintbrushes I use for something else. And I'm painting the areas for it to become pupils black. And after that, we're going to let it dry and figure out what's next for those eyes. This is a bit accurate to my eyes because I have blue eyes and sometimes they feel sleepy whenever it gets really dark and late, or even not that late of an evening, but it's dark outside during the winter in Northern Ireland. So maybe that's the reason I chose blue irises for those eyes. Although I'm not making myself, I'm making a blue moon or bunny. I don't even know what I'm making anymore. But I do have blue eyes. I stitched blue fabric with pink flowers all over it, all over the part of the room where the eye windows are. And it's looking good, and I had to make sure that window can open and close properly, which I did, and use the dark denim blue to draw on the eyelashes. And I'm liking the result, both the inside and the outside. So Chef Tax, what do you think of the window eyes of this creature? I think it turned out really cute. In my opinion, I'm going to turn it over. That's what it looks like from the inside of the room, and that's from the outside. I'm actually liking the result of the eyes. Well, I tried to make the eyes look sleepy, but that feeling just wore off, but that's fine. But anyways, please tell me what you think of the bunny. Both the exterior and the interior. And bye, Szewczak. See you in another video. Bye.